I think I might have a fucking problem. Pushing out a rolling marijuana. Thinking about getting more to the bank, but they won't let me in cause I smell like dank. I think I might have a motherfucking problem. Get it. I think I might have a motherfucking problem.
Madden World, what it be like? It's your boy Fo. Xbox 720 is the gamer tag on the PS4, and yo, this is that double, triple Madden OGs, and we are back, and bro. If you're new to the channel, make sure you smash that fucking like button for your boy one time. Make sure you click that sub button, hit that little bell, join that notification gang so you can know when I post. If you're one of my day ones or you recently subbed to the channel, make sure you go ahead and like the video. Know what I mean? I'm putting in work. I know y'all watching, man. I know y'all fuck with your boy one time. So just like the video, man. It only take a second. Now let's go ahead and hop into it. We're gonna go over 2 offensive tips today out of the Dallas Cowboys playbook. I really like this playbook. I really think it's dope. I really think there's a lot of unique shit in it. I'm gonna show you, especially at this point in Madden, when we want to kind of like cook up like some different shit. This is really good and really effective. So we're gonna look at it. Of course, as y'all can see, I got the Atlanta Falcons on the field playing offense. Shout out to them for making the Super Bowl. Look it up, bro. I can't remember the last time we saw a top 3 wide receiver, like first ballot, like Hall of Fame type wide receiver in the Super Bowl. It doesn't happen as often as you may think. So I definitely, man, shout out to Julio Jones for getting that. Shout out to Matty Ice for like getting that monkey off his back. It ain't done yet on some Steve Young shit. He got to do work, but man, I'm glad they made it. Now we're gonna look at wide trips Cowboy. All right, there's gonna be 2 plays that we're gonna cover. We're gonna cover Cowboy wide drag. I definitely like this play. I'm gonna cover it second, and then I just want to talk about a really quick route combination, bro. I don't want to go over the whole play, just a route combination that I definitely think you should probably look for in other plays to see if you can find, because if you can add this to your toolbox, it's definitely something that you can go to when you need yards. Now, of course, y'all know I got the New England Patriots playing defense. Shout out to them, bro. They've been dominant for a very long time, going to a 7th fucking Super Bowl under the Bill Belichick regime. That's phenomenal. That's crazy. We're gonna put quarters on the field because I swear if you put like 3-4, 4-6, 4-3, where you get a linebacker matched up on a slot receiver, it's over with when you play man. So we don't want to do that. We want to actually put a cornerback on him to get better coverage. So we'll go ahead and do that. We'll put cover 4 on the field first, and we'll work from there. Now on offense, the first thing that I would like to talk about with this particular play is, first of all, we got 3 phenomenal routes. I mean, the Devontae Freeman speed out, that kind of goes without saying. I think y'all already know that, but that's not what I'm talking about with this play. Now, we have a unbumpable route streak to the box, a square receiver with Sanu Sr. right here to the left, but Julio Jones, I really like the fact that he already lines up in the slot for you, so you don't have to formation him in or anything like that. But he's on a nice out route that we're gonna like flash back into Madden 16. Now, if we looked at the Saints playbook specifically, you could find it out of split offset TE, where they had this nasty ass angled out route last year. I centered my whole offense around it, and I was playing top 100 ball. I beat the #1 player in MUT last year on stream, like for real. I think I was like 2-1 against him. It was crazy. But you know, whatever, neither here nor there. I'm not talking shit, I'm just saying that's how effective it was. And then Stiff actually made Madden Challenge last year and won using this out of the single back tight slots. But what EA decided to do was patch all of this shit out of the game, right? They was like, bro, that shit is overpowered, it's cheesy, it's glitchy, we don't want it in the game because, you know, it beats everything. So they just made them these goofy ass like out routes or whatever. But if you look into certain plays and the certain formations, they created angled in routes, and if you motion them over, They are exactly the fucking same route as last year. Now it turns into this angle out route that you would have last year that is completely unguardable. Now I will say that it can be pressed. The one last year it couldn't be pressed, but it still gets butt ass naked against just about everything. So let's go ahead and cover the combination of Sanu and this out route. Now Sanu can't be pressed. Even by a cover 2, he cannot be pressed. So that is simply amazing because he will never get in the way of this out route. So that's the reason why I wanted to cover this and put this in your toolbox. Now let's go ahead and snap the ball and take a look. Now we're going against a cover 4, so we'll go ahead and snap the ball, and as you can see, he's going to beat a cover 4. We could try to do some shit like play baseline, play outside coverage or some shit like that. But what you'll find is this combination is just going to work. So we call outside coverage, and then we're going to just do it again. And as you can see, he's on a speed out, so he's gonna get open. It's an angled speed out. Now let's go ahead and call cover 3 drop. As you can see, we got a nice deep, like purple curl flat out there. So we'll see how we can make this pop. We'll go ahead and do the same thing. As you can see, he's gonna get open on the sideline. It's gonna be very, very easy for us. So we're gonna go ahead and call a cover 3 again, and now we're gonna play outside coverage, inside coverage, whatever the fuck you want to do. You'll notice that this speed out is just simply gonna win, and we're gonna call it again. We'll snap the ball. As you can see, he's just gonna get open on the sideline. Now we want to call it against a cover 2, and like I said, as you can see, we got the cloud flats coming down to press the receiver, but he's not gonna be able to press him, and we're gonna show you how this works. So we'll motion him over, we'll snap the ball. As you can see, he's gonna get right on the baseline or sideline or whatever. I've been playing a lot of basketball, man. A lot of basketball references there. So we want to go ahead and show you what's popping with it. So as you can see, Mohamed Sanu is supposed to get jammed. Let's look to the right real quick so we can show you that the cover 2 is actually in play. Look all the way to the outside to Taylor Gabriel. As you can see, he gets the cornerback, puts his hands on him, so we know the cover 2 is in effect, but it is not going to work here. And as you can see, he gets right behind him. That's going to cause the cloud flat or soft squat to drift up, and then we're going to be able to throw to the outside. So no cover 4, no cover 3, no cover 2 can guard this. Even if you were to do the obvious, right? I know it's obvious, but we'll call it just for the sake of calling it. We'll go ahead and call hard flats with it. And what you'll notice, it's a really simple read. I'm reading the outside wide receiver and letting the R1 route develop. So we'll go ahead and show you here. As you can see, it's very, very easy to go ahead and hit that player. He's gonna get open. All you have to do is throw a precision pass. Now, I know what you're thinking. Well, shit, why don't I just put play hard flats and put me a nice curl flat out, right? That's what I would do. Just to kind of take that away so I don't have to give it manual attention, because at the end of the day, I'm gonna be scheming this, right? I'm not just spamming this, I'm scheming this. So I'm gonna be able to call other formation, other plays where this shit is getting open. Also, you gotta remember that Devontae Freeman is actually trailing, and he's on a speed route, so he gets wide open. I hadn't even talked about that because I wanna concentrate on this combination. But as you can see, we got the max coverage to the left side of the field. Hard flat, curl flat, deep blue. We'll go ahead and call it. As you can see, it does not matter. We're still going to be able to throw behind the curl flat because the curl flat is going to react to the actual out route initially, and that's going to give us an opportunity to go ahead and throw behind. So as you can see, I'm still able to get somebody open against max protection here. Now what you would mainly want to do to try to shut this down is because you can't even cross man this shit, to be honest. It doesn't work. But what you would want to do is something more along the lines of this, and this is going to do a better job at covering it. So you want to have more of a cover 3 shell, not like a cover 2 shell covering it. I'm just kind of showing y'all zone wise what what the defense needs to do to kind of deal with this. So we'll show you here. As you can see here, we're still able to connect, but it's going to be up to you as to how you throw that pass. So let's go ahead and replay that real quick. So as you can see, what's good about this is honestly, if they do shit like that, I would just hit Freeman. Freeman's going to get open. That player's not going to be able to get down and get to him. Also, you sacrifice coverage to the opposite side of the field. As you can see, the tight end is going to come open here. I could actually, because it's on a speed out, I could actually throw a precision pass inside. Up here, I actually throw a bad pass, but I don't want to throw it outside. I want to throw it inside. If I throw it inside, I can click on and cut off. So I'm still able to abuse if they max coverage against zone just with this route combination. It is extremely tough to beat. And if you start looking at like man coverage, and this was the reason why I call quarters, because now I have like cornerbacks and everything over him. If we motion him out, he's still gonna win. Okay, so we'll snap the ball. And look, he's still gonna win because of the out route, the speed route. Now he's gonna get pressed, but he's still gonna win. But the great part about that is the outside receiver cannot be pressed. So as you can see, he gets this crazy ass speed boost and he just gets out of the way. So that's what makes this shit OP. As you can see, we can still throw to Freeman. He gets wide open. And that in route would actually come open against man. But if they want to get cute in man coverage, because I know I used to do this shit a lot last year, especially if I'm playing like CFM, where I feel like I got a cornerback that can be on the island. I'll leave players on the island, or I even blitz on the island and I'll press to kind of throw off the timing, because I feel like I can hit home to the quarterback before he can throw the ball if I press. That isn't going to work with something like this. So as you can see, now I'm playing like the hard flat to try to take away the out. I could set up my little blitz on, hold on, let me show you. So we could set up a blitz. So y'all know I know how to blitz out of this shit. So I could call over, and I could do some shit like this if I wanted. Well, I could move him out. That's actually gonna be a blitz, bro. Like I could get him wide open. So we'll go ahead and snap the ball, and we'll show you that that's not what you want, because look, end of the day, that's gonna win. And let's go ahead and show you a replay of that real quick. So let's take a look right here. It's a one-play touchdown if they try to play press man. It just is, bro. Every single time. You put somebody with some speed right there, and you can even beat like a cover two. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. We'll try it one time. For the sake of the length of the video, I don't want to make it go forever, bro. So I'm going to try it one time, and then we'll see what we can do. So we're going to call it like that. We're going to call man press. So they come down in man press. We're going to flip it, so I can get Gabriel over there. We're gonna max protect it. And look, I'm gonna leave the deep blue, all right? So we're gonna do that, and then we'll see if we can get it, all right? So as you can see, if they're on the hash mark a certain kind of way and you got a blazing fast receiver, even against a cover two, it can be a one-play touchdown if they decide to come down and try to press you. If you see those safeties get come down just a little bit, you're going to be able to win just by throwing a deep pass to the outside, and you can score that touchdown. As long as you, as a wide receiver, are going to be faster than that safety on that side, you're going to be able to win. So that's the reason why I wanted to show y'all this play in particular, because it is extremely, extremely effective. And it's just something that I like. So I definitely think you need to throw it in your toolbox. Now we want to go ahead and cover it as well, put like a little 3-4 or some shit on the field right now. We'll go to a more base. We want to go back there. We want to cover the other play that was Cowboy wide drag. Okay, so we want to go ahead and cover that play. And just the way that it's set up, I don't like. I think you need to make some changes to it. So what I would actually do, there's two ways that I like to set it up. Now, if I'm not being blitzed, I leave the running back on the block and released. I'll put Hooper on a curl, and then I'll put Sanu on a drag. That's the way that I like to run this play. Now, if I feel like I'm being pressured, then the way that I want to set the play up is I want to max protect first, because that doesn't count as a audible, okay? Then after that, I want to go ahead and run it the same way, where I curl and drag. Now I have Freeman just in permanently blocking, okay? So it's totally up to you how you decide to run it. As I run this play against people, I just find that leaving him inside is the safest way to run the play, where I can always ensure myself enough time. So anyway, the first thing we want to look at is against cover 4. We're playing really primarily off of Gabriel and Jones. All right, Hooper is occupying space so we can throw to Jones all the fucking time, and then Sanu's coming underneath him, so that's a high-low read that can't be user defended. And then Gabriel, with the exception of a seam flat, is what I've kind of noticed, will get open. So we'll go ahead and show you what I mean. As you can see, that stick and nod route that Julio Jones is on is gonna always draw the quarter flat or a curl flat or anything. As you can see, we'll go to a curl flat. We got the safety playing a curl flat this time, so we'll do it again. And we just want to focus on this out route real quick, and then we'll go back. Oh, and as you can see, he actually jumped it that time. If he does do that, you just want to read. I just threw it directly to him though. Oh yeah, as a matter of fact, also another thing, it also matters, it also matters where you are right here as I put him on the hash. Sorry about that. If you're here, if you're in the middle to over, he's never gonna react. If he's over here on this hash, then you want to throw to the stick and nod route. I'm sorry about that. I completely forgot about how I had it positioned. So that's also something, that's a nuance or a detail that you want to look at with this play. So we'll go ahead and put him back into the curl flat, and then we'll show you what I'm talking about. So now that we have it going this way, as you can see, he's not gonna go out to him now because of how the hash mark lines up. I'm glad that I actually did that in the flow of the game, so the flow of the video, so you could see that. Now we want to go back to Julio Jones in the cover 4 because, as you can see, the cover 4 on the field, because he's gonna get open. The reason why we put Hooper on the curl route is so we can occupy the hook zone. And it's just timing. Make sure you throw with the proper timing. You're gonna get him wide open in the middle of the field right there, and he's gonna be able to get open. Now we're also gonna be able to throw to this this drag route coming right underneath. Now, I know what you're thinking, bro. Like, I should probably have Taylor Gabriel on the drag. I really should. Mohamed Sanu has great route running, so we want to have him to the out route. But I didn't do any depth chart or adjust in the formation or anything. That would make more sense because Taylor Gabriel is gonna be more shifty catching that little drag route. Now we want to go ahead and call cover 3 and show you that this is still gonna be extremely effective the same way. He's going to get wide open in the middle of the field, and he has big play potential. As you can see, we could have potentially scored that if we didn't have any kind of weird kind of shift afterwards. If we run this against random shit though, and I could probably do that for a second, bro, as he just broke through. Jabal Shear is a fucking beast on this game. If we run this against random shit, don't forget about Hooper. Now, Hooper against a lot of base defenses is not going to come open a lot of times. But against a lot of other shit, if you start running this against random shit, let's go ahead and call it against some random shit. He'll get open a lot if you just read him. So always be careful about that because he's actually a problem in that play. We'll just call it against random shit real quick. You can see right there, that was man-to-man coverage. So he doesn't have the best route running, but he would have if I would have had Sanu over there, he would have broke free. Same thing, boom. I can hit him right there in the middle. As you can see, that's what I mean. You just want to read this play. I'm just looking and reading, bro. That's all I'm doing. Looking and reading, bro. And it's really, really easy to play it against damn near everything, bro. This shit really works really, really effectively. And look, that was a seam flat, and I didn't read it right. That's what I meant. Only real seam flats can go over there and guard that shit. That was a blitz, so I threw hot. And right there is where, boom, I can hit Julio. So it's just about you reading, bro. Like making sure you can read the defense properly, and see what you like to run. I mean, it's all up to you, man. Like, it's a really, really easy play. We'll call this against, I forgot. I don't think I covered cover 2, did I? So as you can see, Julio is going to get wide open against a cover 2 if we call cover 2. I forgot to mention that as well. So as you can see, he gets wide open against cover 2. This shit beats everything, man. It's a really good little play to kind of throw out there. Boom, I can throw it. I could have threw to Julio if I waited. It's just a really good overall play. I just wanted to make sure that I cover it. They got a nice little base run play in here. So as you can see, you'll be able to do some damage in the run game. I could scheme this whole fucking formation. It is really, really fucking good, bro. So anyway, with that being said, that's all I wanted to show y'all, man. Just 2 good offensive tips to kind of change the speed of things. I know a lot of people running the same shit. They do it every year, bro. With people, you run into people that play the same playbooks, they play the same defenses, and it just gets annoying. So I'm kind of giving you some good, effective shit that will help you change pace. So hopefully this helped. Like the video. Comment if you feel like I left anything out on the field. And as always, respect the OGs. Peace.